In this video, I'm going to show you how to get more energy during the day. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Linda Poirier with BodiesAfterBabies.com, helping mummies all over the world fit into their jeans, get their sexy back, and find a life of happy. Most of you out there are going through the day super exhausted, tired, burned out, stressed out. You long for energy, you want that little pick-me-up, and here I'm going to show you a bunch of ways how you can get more energy during the day. Number one is treat food like fuel. So instead of just making your breakfast and lunch and not really even thinking about it, I want you to start thinking about food as fuel. So think of it like logs on a fire. If you keep stoking the fire with firewood, then it keeps burning, right? It doesn't burn out. It's the same thing for food. Clean up what the types of food you are eating. So get rid of the fast food, the boxed food. Just do whole foods. And all that means is clean, healthy foods. You know what that is. If you look at a TV dinner, you know that's probably not the healthiest choice. And if you don't know that, that's not the healthiest choice. Just make it really healthy. And then what you want to do is eat every few hours. So you keep stoking that fire. When you do make your meals, make sure you mix proteins with the carbs and healthy fats. Don't be afraid of carbs, don't be afraid of fat. What you want to do is combo them so that that actually sustains you longer throughout the day. When you take a protein and a carb and a fat, they all burn at different rates. So if you combine them, that'll give you that energy and keep you going. Number two is prep the night before. So what that means is get good quality of sleep. Get your butt to bed by 10:30. Try not to do it any longer. Have you ever noticed that maybe at 10:30, 11 o'clock, like you're super tired, and then all of a sudden you get this second wind and you could go all night, right? That has to do with adrenals and hormones and all these things. So without getting into the science of it, make sure you get your butt to 10:30. For those of you who are up in the middle of the night with kids, I totally get it. But if you can try and set that time for 10:30, then hopefully you'll get a better sleep. When you don't get enough sleep, not only do you feel like crap, but you also eat like crap. You end up waking up in the morning and just chucking whatever's easy, have nothing planned for the day, and or you're going to be eating out, and it just goes downhill from there. You're adding the extra coffees with the fancy coffees and the whipped cream and all this stuff to get by, and soda and things like that, it just wrecks yourself. And then you just rinse and repeat it the next day. So try and stay consistent, get your butt to bed by 10:30. Everyone has a sweet spot in what they need for sleep. So the rule of thumb is 8 hours, but some people operate really good on 7, some people operate really good on 6, and some people need, 7.5 or 8. So you're gonna have to play around, and don't oversleep. Sometimes we think we need more sleep, and then we sleep, we still feel super exhausted, so that you could be oversleeping. So set your alarm if you have to. I mean, some of you work, so you have to set your alarm, which means you do gotta get your butt to bed earlier. But if you don't need to set your alarm, maybe you might if you're noticing that you are oversleeping, and try not to hit the snooze button. I know it's hard when you're exhausted, but you're gonna have to just do a quick 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get out of bed and get your butt up no matter what. Make a deal with yourself. Some things to help you sleep would be lavender essential oil. I put this on my little boy and myself. You just put it on the bottoms of your feet and then you go to sleep. If you like the smell of it, you could even put it on a cotton ball or on your hands and smell it before you go to bed. That is going to be super calming and it'll help you get a restful sleep. Another thing you could try is a sleep spray. I have one that I use. I don't use it all the time, but when I need it, I use it. Just sometimes when I get a funky sleep cycle for a few days and thought, okay, I need it, I will have some, and it's great. You can control how much you have, so it's not like those little melatonin pills or that you pop in and you can't really regulate. This I like because you can actually control the spray. All right, next one is number 3. Have coffee or tea. Not too much, right? There's a fine line. If you're one of those people that live off coffee and that's all you have is coffee all day, and then you maybe have dinner, well, that's gonna actually affect your energy. You might feel good, but it really is not good for you, right? So keep it in moderation. That coffee will become your enemy if you're just doing that and that's it. Or maybe you're having a pot of coffee or way too much. Don't make coffee your enemy. It could be your friend, but just in a little bit. So if you wake up in the morning and maybe in the afternoon, but try not to have it past 2 o'clock because you may be sensitive to caffeine and not even really know it. And by nighttime, you're still wide awake and you're having trouble sleeping. So that 2 o'clock mark and no later. I don't drink a lot of coffee, but when I do, I choose one that's really healthy. It has coconut oil in it and it tastes really smooth and really great. And I really, really enjoy it. You can also drink regular green tea, or sometimes they have flavored ones. I have one that was really good that's a mandarin tea, and I just pop it in my cold water and drink it like a cold tea. You can also just heat it up, obviously, but that's something different, and at least you're getting water in and it tastes really good. All right, number 4, if you're gonna use energy products, use the right ones. Stop the Red Bulls and those crazy energy drinks that are going to boost you up and then come crashing down. It's super unhealthy for you. If you're going to do one and you really want to do one, make it a healthy one. The one I recommend is one that doesn't have stimulants and is actually a healthy one. There's no extra crap in it, and it's not going to give you that stimulant and that jittery effect. You can even take half of it. It's just this big. I'll put it in the comments below. And you feel super focused and alert, but not jittery. So you're not going to have that crazy crash. And I make sure that when I do take it, it's not after 2 p.m. It doesn't give you those jitters, but I do, because it makes me so alert, I don't take it past 2 p.m. I don't want to know what would happen. I'd probably be awake all day. It's awesome. All right, number 5 is water. Water, 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 water. Being dehydrated could leave you dragged out and tired. Drink half of your weight in ounces of water, and for those water haters out there, you can pop a tea bag, a herbal tea bag, the green tea that I talked about. You could even slice fruit up, add some basil or mint, cucumber, all those things, and make a really yummy water so it doesn't taste like nothing. A lot of people will say to me, I don't like water, I don't like the taste of it. So you could do those little tricks. And also you could time it during the day. So if you pre-fill your water bottle or water bottles, then what you can do is you just make sure by noon you have a certain amount. By the afternoon, you may have a certain amount, by dinner time, and so on. That way you'll get enough. Now, for those of you who are automatically thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom so much, yes, you will in the beginning, but it'll get better. If you're a dry sponge and you pour water on it, it's just gonna leak off, right? But soon it'll actually absorb it. So same idea, make sure you get your water in. That gives you energy. Number 6 is use essential oils to your advantage. Even if you've never used essential oils before, they're super easy to use and they're really great for you. And they're so easy to carry around with you. You can use lemon to invigorate you. You can use peppermint for alertness. You can use that lavender, like I mentioned, for sleep and being calm. And you can use frankincense also to decompress. You can use essential oils in a variety of different ways. You can diffuse it in a diffuser. You can actually apply it topically, and some of them you can even drink. With the lemon, you can just rub it on your hands and smell it, and you would automatically get that invigoration feeling. It's awesome. I actually am pretty shocked at it. You do it in the morning. You could even diffuse it in the morning. What a diffuser is basically you just drop a couple drops of the oil into the water in this diffuser, and it'll go in the room, and it's really, really great. If you want to do like lavender I mentioned on the feet, and then frankincense, you would do the same thing. You can just smell it or put it if you're in the office or you want to focus, that kind of thing. Frankincense is really good for that. And it's natural. Be sure to find ones that are 100% pure and third-party tested. I'll give you the link below for the ones I know and trust. Number 7 is get rid of the energy suckers. This is the people in your life that suck the ever-living life out of you and the environment. I used to work in a job that absolutely sucked the life out of me. I typically am an energetic person, but going there just wore on me and wore on me. It was not a positive environment. It was a negative environment, and it was really tough to go to every single day, and then you just become tired. You get up exhausted, you go to work exhausted, you come home exhausted, and you rinse and repeat. Now, that can go for your home life or whoever you're talking to on the phone. Once you get rid of these people, and it may be hard, especially some of the family, but once you keep an arm's length distance from them, you'll actually start to feel a little bit lifted. So even be careful with what you watch on the news. I do not watch the news. If I have to catch up, do an update once a month, and I will. Some of you are like, but I need to know what's going on. Yeah, okay, but you don't have to immerse yourself and read every single thing that's going to be, dramatic. And it's just not good for you. And it wears on you, believe it or not. You may think it's no big deal, you just read it, but it can affect you. So that will rob you of your energy. Do things that actually fill you up, not take you out. Number 8 is supplement where necessary. A possibility that you're so tired is you're not getting your vitamins and minerals that you actually need. Even if you're eating healthy, you could still be lacking in certain nutrients. These days, our food isn't what they used to be, and the vitamins and minerals are depleting from the soil, so making our vegetables and our food nutrient deficient. You can supplement with good quality vitamins, also vitamin B, vitamin D3, and you can even get a B shot. I love these. I go to my naturopath for them. I swear to you, after you have one, you feel like you could run a marathon. I feel like I'm 19 again, and I'm definitely not 19. I use shakes that are filled with vitamins and minerals. I have one every single morning. Sometimes I have them in the afternoon or after a workout. And I take a multivitamin pack, and that just tops up with what I need. I feel like that little extra, I feel so much better. Number 9 is exercise and fresh air. Now, exercise, I don't mean you have to go and do a 4-hour workout or a 1-hour workout, but just getting out in the fresh air, getting out in the sunshine, being able to go for a walk. If you're feeling tired, the first thing you want to do is nap, and you can nap if you want, but make it a quick one. But get out there, go for a walk, change your body, change your state, just keep your body moving, and that'll give you that extra boost. It may seem counterintuitive for you, but try it out and see how it works for you. Number 10 is have a positive attitude. Have you ever noticed if you've woken up in the morning and you stubbed your toe that the whole day goes wrong? Like, you get out of bed, you stub your toe, you go and you get maybe toothpaste on your shirt, and then you're having to change and you go to work, and just everything goes wrong from there. That's part of your mindset, okay? So if you're stubbing your toe in the morning, just think to yourself, okay, I don't want the rest of the day to go bad, so keep a positive mental attitude. You'll be surprised if you are a negative person and a lot of negative, you're probably feeling tired a lot more than a positive person does. It's amazing what our mind can do. We think it's a physical issue, but it could very well be your mental attitude, your mindset. You can climb on YouTube and go on there go on YouTube and listen to motivational videos, whether it's every day, maybe you need it sometimes a few times a day, depends on what kind of day you're having. But some of the people that I watch is Evan Carmichael, Steve Harvey, Tony Robbins, Lisa Nichols. There's so many people out there, but you'll be able to lift yourself up if you need that little lift. I do that quite a bit. If I need a little pick-me-up, if I need a little motivation, if I need just something just to keep going, and it does change my day. So think those happy thoughts, and you could even do a gratitude list. That will change it as well. It gets you in that different frame of mind. All the gratitude list basically is you can wake up in the morning, have a little book, and say, these are the things I'm grateful for, and just list maybe 1, 2, 3. You can go to 10, however many you want. That makes you feel better, and that gets you started on the right track for that day. And finally, number 11 is stress management and self-care. The most important that I feel like in the whole world. Reducing stress, I know it can be hard, but do things that basically I call a SHIT list or a crap list, where you're taking something, you write down all the stresses on the left, and on the right hand side you write some solutions for it so that you'll feel better. It's not going to be in your brain all the time, and you can go from left to right and just start crossing them off the list. That, I tell you, is something that is life-changing. It doesn't seem like it, but once you write it down, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you cross that off, and you can reduce that stress, which is so important, because it is not the caveman days where we just once in a while see a bear or a tiger and freak out, and then, you know, your body recovers. We are through stresses these days all day, every day, and that takes a toll on your entire health, your body, your energy, everything. And so take care of yourself, whether it's meditation, whether you're just going and taking a walk, whether you're sitting down with a cup of tea in a closet because you don't want the kids screaming at you and you just need those 5 minutes. It's very, very important to take care of yourself. And that's it. 11 different ways how you can get more energy during the day. If you like this video, then click the thumbs up, share the heck out of this video because you could be helping so many people get more energy during the day and stop feeling like crap. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and click that notification bell. Otherwise, you're not going to know when I'm going to be uploading the next video, and there is a ton of them coming at you. Comment below, tell me what you're experiencing. What's that energy? Why have you come to this video? And what number actually resonates with you the most or makes you the most curious? And I will help you out. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.